Let's discuss interviewing still on energy levels. To be completely correct, neither blood deficiency nor yin deficiency directly result in tiredness. This is because there are more physical substances that nourish but do not activate the body. Most books state that tiredness is a symptom of both blood deficiency and yin deficiency. Fatigue arises in these conditions because blood and yin nourish the organs that produce qi, and because yin is the fundamental substance that is transformed into yang. Furthermore, the brain is nourished by blood. This means that whilst too much mental activity depletes blood, a lack of blood will also result in a person feeling mentally tired and exhausted. Both deficiency and yin deficiency fatigue can be exacerbated when the person has difficulty falling asleep or sleeps poorly at night, which is a typical consequence of yin deficiency and blood deficiency. The difference between blood deficiency fatigue and qi deficiency fatigue will be seen in the accompanying symptoms and signs, such as dry skin, poor vision, scanty menstrual bleeding, and so on when there is blood deficiency. A person with yin deficiency fatigue will not always be conscious of their tiredness. This is because they are often restless. Their fatigue can be exacerbated when they do not go to bed at the proper time and when they sleep poorly. They will often feel tired during the day, but in the evening, when yin should control yang, their yang starts to ascend because it is not anchored, resulting in their shen becoming more active. This means that they feel more awake and start to become more active. This is unfortunate because by being active in the evening and at night, they will further consume their yin, worsening the condition. The inability to anchor their shen also means that they have difficulty in sleeping. This just exacerbates their fatigue the next day. People with yin deficiency can sometimes find that their fatigue feels worse or arises after they have started to receive acupuncture. This is because acupuncture controls the restless empty energy that they have, and they then begin to become aware of their underlying fatigue. This is not dissimilar to small children who are overtired in the evening. The later it gets, the more restless and agitated they become. They do not feel tired but are in fact exhausted. A person with chi stagnation fatigue will often feel tired in the morning and when they are physically inactive. They do not feel tired later in the day or when they have been physically active. This is the reason that many people with liver chi stagnation play a lot of sport or exercise physically. Training excessively can in fact be a diagnostic sign of liver chi stagnation. It can be a form of self-medication. A person with liver chi stagnation will often experience fatigue when faced with a task or situations that they have an aversion to. They will also feel tired during stressful periods. A person with liver chi stagnation will not just be tired in the morning, but often will also be grumpy and bad-tempered because their liver chi is stagnated. This is a significant difference from a person with a dump phlegm stagnation who will be mentally absent and hazy in the morning. Heart chi stagnation can also cause tiredness, but it will be more on the mental emotional level. They will lack joy and vitality, and they will often feel depressed. Dampness or phlegm stagnation fatigue. People with phlegm or dampness will often feel tired and lethargic in the morning. Dampness and phlegm will accumulate around the body when it is not transformed and transported. When the person lies horizontally at night, yin substances such as phlegm dampness will seep down to the head, blurring the brain. Furthermore, the lack of physical movement in the body will also add to the stagnation of dampness and phlegm at night. A person with phlegm dampness will also have an increased desire to sleep. They will have trouble waking up in the morning and feel heavy and tired, both mentally and physically. They will have difficulty being mentally present at the start of the day because their shen is blocked. A person with phlegm must be careful not to sleep too much during the day. Sleeping will not usually ameliorate their fatigue and lethargy, but will usually make it worse. Humid weather and low pressure can cause a person with phlegm dampness to feel more tired. This is because the external dampness will aggravate the inner condition of dampness and thereby block the circulation of qi in the body. To summarize, fatigue that is worse after activity or increases during the day means qi deficiency, yang deficiency, blood deficiency. Fatigue that is worst in the daytime but gets better in the evening is yin deficiency. Fatigue that is worst in the morning and the person is irritable in the morning is caused by liver qi stagnation. Fatigue is worse in the morning and the person is mentally lethargic and not present in the morning is caused by dampness or phlegm. Fatigue that is worse after exertion is due to deficiency conditions. Fatigue that is better with activity is caused by stagnation conditions. Feeling tired and lethargic when not physically active is liver qi stagnation. Fatigue that is worse or occurs after sex signifies kidney deficiency conditions. Fatigue when there is low pressure or high atmospheric humidity is dampness and phlegm. Fatigue arising when frustrated or faced with challenges is liver qi stagnation. Fatigue after meals, especially after eating rich food, is spleen qi deficiency. Thank you for your attention.